The 7,000 people who live in Ashland, Virginia, affectionately refer to their town's 7 square miles as the center of the universe. And now,
hope you'll vote for me November 4th.
They're proclaiming Ashland the center of the political universe.
I want to curb Congress's endless spending addiction. And
Dave Bratt rocked Washington by knocking Eric Cantor off his perch as House Majority Leader in the primary. He's a professor at Randolph-Macon, a private college nestled in the center of town. November 4th, he'll face Jack Trammell, a Democrat and also a professor at Randolph-Macon.
I'm the sociologist. Dave, when he gets here, he's the economics guy.
He thought he'd be running against Eric Cantor, and then he turns out running against his colleague.
Well, Jack's a nice guy. He works in the disability services wing at the school, does a good job for the kids over there, and he's worked in my classes to help my students.
I characterize us as casual friends. We would have debates in the locker room or in the lunchroom about various things.
The college is named for John Randolph and Nathaniel Macon, congressmen who served more than 200 years ago. Today, administrators couldn't have planned a better lesson for students who are getting an intimate look as their professors battle it out over ideas.
They're both wonderful members of our community, and that's what characterizes both of them.
Since the men got into the race, College Provost Bill Franz says school pride is registering a little higher.
I sense it among our students. They walk a little taller. They're happy to proclaim where they are.
All of a sudden, the college of 1,300 students is part of the national conversation.
A lot of people are really excited for it. Lots of people come in and buy the t-shirts, and they're all really excited to wear them.
It's also a bumper year for college Democrat and Republican clubs.
The cool factor has definitely risen a little bit if you're associated with one of the clubs.
Trammell says it was his students who convinced him to run.
I require my students at Randolph-Macon to complete service learning, and they turned that around on me and said, when is your service learning project going to start?
He's selling himself as a candidate determined to remove compromise from the list of dirty words on Capitol Hill.
Part of what I intend to do is to demonstrate bipartisanship and an ability to work with people who don't think like I do, but we need to be able to get together and solve problems.
Both candidates are men of faith. Trammell teaches Sunday school at his Disciples of Christ Church. Bratt is a committed Catholic. They're both academics, but by all accounts, very different. Bratt is an economist who also studied theology, giving him unique credibility when he talks about restoring morality in the budget.
The federal government in particular is just kind of out of control. You just look at Medicare and Medicaid, Social Security, our entitlement programs are insolvent or bankrupt by 2030.
Virginia's 7th is a red congressional district that clearly preferred Romney over Obama in 2012. But both candidates have an edge in that voters have already demonstrated they want a fresh face.
everybody needs to wake up, not just Democrats. Republicans, too, need to wake up.
Both men vow to keep their campaigns positive. Voters have heard that before. But in this race, there's a special audience to consider: students.
We really want to see them exemplify the best of Macon and how they are turning, everyday kids into the leaders of tomorrow.
I just know that whoever wins, it's going to be great for Randolph-Macon.
Come election night, a professor from Randolph-Macon College will be elected to Congress, and political science majors will have a major connection on Capitol Hill.
For one fall, we're not donkeys and we're not elephants, we're yellow jackets.
Jennifer Wishon, CBN News, Ashland, Virginia.